Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'll be talking about the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear by L'Oreal Paris. This went viral on TikTok, so if you're interested on my opinion on it, then stay tuned and keep watching. Alright, so I already did my foundation, concealer. I haven't done anything else, I haven't said it yet, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to use this, but I'm also going to use this for my under eyes. So I'm just going to put the lighter powder everywhere I want it to be light. So naturally I use this powder to dust all over my face. This is also by L'Oreal. This is a True Match Super Blender, sorry, tongue twister. Super Blendable powder. This is the one I usually use. It's the shade Warm W6. This I got the shade 250 Radiant Sand. When I got it, it already broke. It broke my heart, but it still works, it's fine. So instead of this, I'm gonna use this. It does come with like a little sponge. I don't want to open it because I'll drop all the powder out, but yeah, it does come with a little sponge, which I never like using anyways. So instead, I'm just gonna use a beauty blender, and this is by Juno. I hope I pronounced it right. So I'm just going to dab that everywhere. And I did prime. I primed with the NYX Honey Do Me Up. I primed, and then the foundation I used was by e.l.f. the Flawless Finish Foundation in the shade Almond. So yeah, that's the tea. And then I'll show you guys what it is like with the brush, which I don't mind it with the brush. It's not my favorite. I'm gonna try using my other brush that I usually use, which is this one, because it's flatter. I feel like since it's more dense and everything. So yeah, this brush I like using it with. It's also very nice with this sponge. Just a couple options. But it looks like a filter pretty much. Like it looks very blurring on the skin. I picked this out online through Amazon, so I was so scared because I didn't know if I was gonna match it right, which I did, so I'm happy about that. So yeah, I think it's a pretty good match. I'm just going to touch the rest up with the sponge just to make sure I'm pushing in the product. This looks so good. I like it. Okay, so now I'm going to contour and do blush on the face. But so far, this is pretty good coverage. I tried it without foundation and it does cover really well. If you don't want to add liquid foundation, this is fine. I just like more coverage on my skin, so I like to apply this on top of foundation. But now I'm just gonna go ahead and contour my face and add some blush and highlight, and then I'll be right back to talk more about it. Okay, so I'm back to talk about this. It's cracked. I know it looks so bad, but it's so good. My skin is combination, so I'm pretty neutral. Like, my skin's not too dry, it's not too oily. It's pretty even, so I'm lucky with that. I used to have really dry skin, and I feel like with dry skin texture, this will probably make you look a little bit cakey, might stick on. If you're oily, I think it'd be fine. You know, it's normal powder. I feel like it looks super good. Flawless, like a filter. I would recommend this, honestly. It's so good. It went viral on TikTok. I seen like one person who didn't like it. But other than that, everybody else loved it. I actually really love it, just because I feel like it has good coverage, actually great coverage. It sets the face for a really good amount of time. I don't look cakey, which is the best thing ever. What else? I do think they could improve their shade range. I didn't see too many colors. Maybe that's just where I was looking, but I didn't really see too many shade ranges. This was actually one of the darker colors, kind of, which is really surprising for them. Packaging is cute. I like it. It's simple, but it's kind of like, you know, it's plastic, it's sturdy. The designs are nice. You have, so mine is cracked, but so it looks like that. It's a mess because it's just powder, and underneath that would have been the sponge, which I took out because I hate the sponge. Even if like other powders or foundations, I always hate the sponge that looks like that. I don't know why. I feel like if any brand did this, I think it would be a great idea. Even Juno company, since they do make these, I feel like if it was this texture, which it's like kind of like a beauty blender, but it's kind of furry, if that makes sense. And I feel like that would just be so perfect because it picks up the powder beautifully. It's just, I hope somebody creates that. Really, I do. I think it would be the best idea to put something like this, but in the shape of like the square or something, just to cover your face. Again, if you have dry skin, I feel like, and if you don't set your face, I feel like this would be a nightmare. Even if it's just rose water that you spray on your face after. So if you set your face with this, and then put rose water or a setting spray and kind of like drench it a little bit, it'll be really good. If you don't do that, it's gonna be kind of cakey, and I feel like it would kind of grab onto some dry spots. If you have oily skin, again, you should be fine, I feel like, because it is a powder. But I feel like if you overdo it and keep on building up the powder on oily skin, it is gonna look cakey, which is pretty normal for any setting powder or any powder in general. But yeah, I recommend it. I love it. I think it's great. I might have to get a new one because this one cracked. The price wasn't too bad, but it might rise since more people are buying it. I don't know, but I think it's good, so I do recommend it. You know, if you want to try it out and you see it, I suggest getting it. Make sure you get your shade. Again, this one is 250 Radiant Sand. With my skin tone, I usually fall towards medium tone colors with the yellow undertone, because I am pretty yellow compared to like pink or any other undertones. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.